The video that got her caught, and I'm so sorry for what I'm about to describe because it is so disgusting, is a video of her in the shower using an object on herself and moaning the student's name. They brought
If you send me this video, and let me listen up. If you send me this video, you better pass me with an A+. You better write me a college recommendation letter and all that. Or this video is finna I'm gonna hit send. I'm passing. I'm getting in the Duke. Oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting drafted already. I can see I'm getting drafted already. Yeah. Flying colors. You're gonna transfer to, because your life is ruined if I come out with this video. So you're gonna transfer to the college that I'm going to. You're gonna be a representative, and you're gonna have me go all the way up and pass me for my 1 year. I'm going to the league. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting ready. Cause what? The confidence in that this video will never come out. The TikTok teacher who sleeps with her students. Video by Ali Tricasso. Where this teacher at? No, I'm just playing. You're sick. You're sick-minded. Have me dumbfounded reading this title. This one's crazy. Y'all know the level of taken abackness you have to be when you hear something like, oh, a teacher is doing this with, you know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I never heard of her. This is my first time, but apparently I clicked this video and I started seeing 15 different videos about this lady. I'm like, what's wrong with her? She really sleeping with kids? Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Like my video. I drop more than one video a day, so y'all come pull up, tap in, subscribe. It helps me when you hype the video. Hype the video if you like this one. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
She been comment me.
Teachers can have connections with kids, and I feel like that's one of the most important parts of teaching.
Suspect has a cult following of high school boys.
Suspect's best friends are students.
They're nice to me.
Sometimes you just really like a teacher. Their teaching style works for you, they're relatable.
Do y'all remember the first teacher you liked? Referring to boys. I don't know if girls liked the teacher. Maybe they did. Yeah, they did. They usually would just like the youngest, like the PE teacher, just because he was probably the youngest. And like, you know what I'm saying? Usually girls like 25, 24-year-olds, 19-year-olds. You know, that early adult hood, like looking, you know what I'm saying? When you're very young, that's who they find attractive, right? I remember my teacher. I'm not my teacher, but I remember a few teachers. I remember I liked my teacher named Miss Williams, Wendy Williams. She was a Dodgers fan. And then I was like, this old white lady. I was like, what was I thinking last year? I went to 4th grade. That was my 3rd grade year. I went to 4th grade like I was grown. I was like, what were you thinking? She's not all that. You know what I'm saying? And I went back to watching WWE. Life was simple back then.
They have a good vibe, they're funny sometimes, and in general, they're just an overall comfort in the stressful environment that
I was like,
is
focus
school.
on the Undertaker versus Kane match. Come on. I mean, they doing a hell in a cell. Focus on that match. Come on.
Sometimes a teacher really likes you because they're a predator. Okay. I jumped the gun just a little bit. But hey, that is not an incorrect statement, unfortunately, especially when it comes to Haley Beck. This is a case that has absolutely blown up on social media, especially because Haley is Noah Beck's sister. This story was bound to blow up to some extent because
Who is Noah Beck? I heard his name. Who is that?
Is the sibling of a famous TikToker, but it's also blowing up because it's fucking insane. Not only is this a case involving one teacher and one student, it is a case involving 2 teachers and several students, and many adults that knew what was happening. While scrolling through,
Are these like high schoolers, or are these like, I know it doesn't change anything. It don't change, but like, what age range are we talking? Just so I get the the gist of who she is as a person. Look, how sick minded. Well, she's sick no matter what.
TikTok, this popped up on my feed.
My bad.
I didn't think much about it because Noah Beck is just not a creator I keep up with at all. But then I got another video to my feed.
I don't know if I fucking told you guys, but Miss Beck is fucking here. He told you, he's like, yeah, just pull up to my grad party. What's gonna be my grad party? Hey, pull up. He's tripping because fucking Miss Beck is here, bro. Look at this.
Wait a damn minute.
Wait, how old is she? Because, you know, some teachers could be like 24. That's still insane. What am I talking about? That's still insane. I'm a teacher. You gotta be aware. Nah, just jail her.
Didn't that first video say that Haley Beck was a teacher?
Yes.
And this video shows that she's at a high school graduation party playing Pong with her students?
Yes.
Well, in that case, yeah, I gotta look into this. Cause what?
Extracurricular. Y'all, it's extracurricular activities. You gotta be well-rounded as a teacher, just as students should be, right? I keep making jokes. It's not funny. If this is happening to y'all gotta go and tell somebody. Real shit.
What? Haley Beck is, or was, a 27-year-old history/psychology teacher and girls soccer coach at a high school in Peoria, Arizona. Although very public knowledge, anything that is redacted, such as the high school's name, I'm not going to be saying in this video. In fact, anything that's redacted in this video, besides one person.
And guess what I'm gonna do? If this was in Los Angeles, I know every high school, and so if they show a picture or a name or a logo, I'm gonna know it and I'm gonna give it to y'all, cause I'm active out here. Yeah, I'm active in these sports schools out here. Yeah,
is not going to be named here, as almost every single person involved was a minor at the time or is still currently a minor who is involved with this police report. The police report begins after a tip from a woman named Jessica McMillan was sent to the Peoria Police Department on August 4th, 2025, stating, "I spoke once to Haley about how I feel her relationship was inappropriate with all of the kids. However, I know that last year's team has a lot of info about a boy she had an inappropriate teacher/student relationship with. He would meet her during non-school hours and definitely was Snapchatting him." And that is important to remember because that means people at the school knew about this since 2024. Cool, so cool. But a lot more was happening.
that's bad words. They know.
Besides a few Snapchats and a few meetups outside of school. Based on all of the investigation interviews, here is a general rundown of what was being said about Haley Beck in these police reports. She was extremely close to students that she wanted to be close with, behaving way more like a friend or peer than a teacher. Haley would gossip with her students, asking for insider information on what other classmates thought about her. She had phone numbers for many of the students. Kids would bring her snacks and drinks all the time, and she would beg the football players to come hang out in her classroom, even pulling them out of class to do so. But all of that is just the tip of the iceberg. Like her inviting the football players over to her apartment complex to come swim, hanging out in teenage boys' cars after school was over, running into students when out and eating with them at restaurants, playing beer pong with her students at graduation parties. Wow, can you believe that we haven't even gotten to the illegal things yet and you already—
Nah, that's illegal. She basically negligent to minor alcohol consumption. That's at least something. Meeting outside of school hours, felony, right? Or misdemeanor. What is it?
feel this uncomfortable. One specific interview had me taking breaks because I got so uncomfortable. I do not believe in finding a victim's personal information. That's very, very wrong, especially when it is redacted. But as she has come out with a very successful story time that I do want to reference, it has, I think, like almost 2 million likes at this point. It feels okay to state that her name is London and use her name when referencing her statements. London made it known that everyone thought Haley Beck was weird and way too flirty with the boys, bringing up that she was aware her boyfriend was primarily messaged by Haley and had seen her outside of school. She also knew that Haley was sending him money and would get upset when he didn't reply fast.
You sending money to the kids? So they just having their way with you, huh? You just gonna pass them, give them money, give them some redacted, and then they just move on to college. Yup.
Enough. Haley would send victim A photos of herself for advice on what to post to her Instagram and followed many of her students on social media on top of having their phone numbers. At the time, London did find all of this very, very strange, but she didn't report it because of what she says in her storytime video.
But I did know about her texting him and sending him money, trying to hang out with him, because I was aware that she was doing this with other boys on the team as well. The only reason I didn't report it is because I felt like it wasn't my place to, because so many people knew about it and it hadn't involved me yet.
And before any of you guys say anything as well, these are teenagers. Okay? What you might feel is common sense just isn't always the case, and it is easy to scream from the other side.
Yeah, they 16. They're 16, 17. They know that drinking is bad, but minor y'all know what I'm trying to say. That interaction isn't good. They're like, age is a real lost cause for some people.
Out of your phone, just say something. But this is what these children were used to at this point, because Haley wasn't the only teacher that was getting around. London at one point went up to her classmate and asked him if Miss Beck was also being strange with him, like she was with her boyfriend. And he told her to go ask Miss Beck herself because he didn't want to say anything. Oh my God, she had these high school boys trained to protect her and keep her name safe. London's boyfriend, aka victim A, would drop his laptop off at Haley Beck's house for her to do his homework, and he would just swoop it up later.
You're a teacher doing homework? She's absolute clowning right now. You're stinking up the classroom. Ma'am, you have no authority. You're not even... This is a touchy subject, and I'm sorry for anybody's kids who have to go through this, or anybody's cousins or older siblings or younger siblings, right? But she's not even doing the best she can. You're not even doing it right. You're not doing it right.
With it all completed. Haley also apparently had very strong one-sided beef with London. And in London's terms, she was being stalked by Haley.
Okay, get ready with me while I tell you guys about how Haley Beck stalked and harassed me my entire junior and senior year, all while hooking up with my high school boyfriend at the time.
She would go around asking if the two of them were still dating and if it was serious.
There was also this specific time where she was telling one of the football boys on our team that I was stealing her boyfriend and that she needed to get rid of me.
Lord have mercy. One of the times, she brought Miss Beck a drink and she texted victim A, "Never have your little girlfriend bring me stuff again." Oh my God, she's fucking psychotic. A 27-year-old woman stalking and harassing.
I'm sorry, but look at the way Haley looks. Look at the way Haley looks. Any girl named Haley gotta be like a little bit crazy. If your name is two first names, you gotta be a little off.
A high school girl that was once her student because she wanted that girl.
Your name is Haley. You gotta be a little bit nasty. Ew, you nasty.
High school sweetheart. It's just such a new level of loser. The icing on the cake is that London once told victim A to unadd Haley on Snapchat just to really show him how obsessed she was with him, and she blew up his phone, profusely calling him a child. Yeah, why yes, Haley, that would be correct. You're finally getting it. Woo! Can you believe it? You are having manipulative and sexual relations with your student. Everyone give Haley a round of applause.
I got you.
No? Alright, good. You all passed the test. Isn't it crazy to think about what kids will do
That was my sound effect, by the way. Appreciate you guys for the love.
for you when you offer to do their homework and send them money, give them A's in classes they're struggling in, lie about their
You know, the older you get, the more you realize, like, when you're younger, you think your teachers are, like, untouchable, right? Like, I can't. The older you get, you're like, damn, this motherfucker really, like, the same age or younger than me. I see people my age, and I'm like, how can we trust them to just not like a younger person? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a human. Like, you might literally just be bored one day. You're around them all the time. You might just start, you know what I'm saying? The older you get, you just start realizing, like, yo, this is actually crazy. Like, we have to entrust humans to not do the human thing. Y'all don't know what I'm trying to say, because I don't know what I'm trying to say, but y'all understand what I'm trying to say, because y'all are understanding me tell y'all what I'm trying to say.
attendance, pull them out of classes whenever they want, and boost their ego to make them feel extra special during a very hard and confusing point of their lives? Who would have thought? Something that every interview had in common about Haley Beck was that she had been inappropriately talking with students and seeing students outside of school for some time. And gross, that there is a video of Haley Beck giving victim A head in her classroom that allegedly some students have seen.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. There's a video. There's a video. We might need bring the video. I'll just end the case for everybody. I'm gonna need to see the video. That's how some of y'all are. That's how some of y'all. Let me see the video. Want to see a minor.
Besides victim A's
I'm getting uncomfortable. Let's move on.
girlfriend, London, there was another football player that we will call victim B, who eventually started dating a classmate of his, but Haley did not like that and pulled him out of class to argue with him about it. Haley, what fucking planet do
Like, hey, you're dating her? Why the fuck are you dating her? We weren't even talking. Why are you dating her? You should have known that. Like, she just want everybody, huh?
you live on?
Haley was overly going. Overly. She was overly going. What about the teacher's lounge? You ain't see nobody you found attractive in the teacher's lounge?
During the Haley Beck investigation, another teacher from the same school was also being looked into and busted for her involvements with multiple students. I asked to tell me everything she knows about the ongoing investigation. She asked something along the lines of, which one? Angela Berlacca was another teacher trying to get invested with students, sending numerous nudes to football players and owning their Snapchats. Victim A was also involved.
What a time to be in high school right now. Let me tell you. What a time. If there's any time, because it's a thing. Girls and boys want to be with their teachers. They like their teachers. Oh, Mr. Johnson's class. Oh, Mr. Johnson's class. Oh, I like you. Are you like Mr. Johnson? Right? Or, oh, Miss Aldridge. I remember this in my high school. I was in 9th grade. Walked in. Miss Aldridge. She was about 6'4". Light skin, curly hair. like long curly hair. It was brown and like everybody wanted Miss Aldridge. If all of this I feel is due to social media of everything blowing up, oh yeah, niggas would have had confidence back in the day. I know about 7 people who would have just, hey, can I stay here after class? Can I come back up here after school? They would have just tried the luck. Because this is something that, you know what I'm saying? This gives confidence to kids. This would, to a young man at least. I don't know about a girl, but a young man, trust me, I've been around them niggas hungry for it.
Involved with Angela Berlacca. Because of that, Angela also had eyes out on London too. She was apparently always trying to ask about him and wondering what they were gonna do when they hung out, when they were gonna be hanging out. Questions a teacher should never be asking. Through people that knew him, they said she started to get really flirty really fast, and he got scared. She would
That's what y'all wanted? Who was going for that? I mean, I guess you're 16.
send him inappropriate texts and tell him that her husband does not satisfy her enough. She would also tell him to come to class early, but don't tell anybody, and sending messages about wanting to have sex with him, which started when he was 16. The original investigation.
So it's not even, oh, you guys want her. I keep forgetting the part where they're groomed and misled to think that this is okay. Because as an adult, you know what you can and can't say, and what this younger person probably does or doesn't know yet because of their early into their life.
Investigation actually started because of Angela, but through it, they also caught Haley. Luckily. By the looks of the report, less people knew about Angela going after students. It seemed to be a lot more surprising for most of them, especially if they were a female student. Enough people knew, though, for there to be a competition of who could get the most photos out of them both. The competition had about 9 boys involved. The video that got her caught, and I'm so sorry for what I'm about to describe because it is so disgusting, is a video of her in the shower using an object on herself and moaning the student's name. They brought
If you send me this video, and let me listen up. If you send me this video, you better pass me with an A+. You better write me a college recommendation letter and all that. Or this video is finna I'ma hit send. I'm passing. I'm getting in the Duke. Oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting drafted already. I can see I'm getting drafted already. Yeah. Flying colors. You're gonna transfer too, because your life is ruined if I come out with this video. So you're gonna transfer to the college that I'm going to. You're gonna be a representative, and you're gonna have me go all the way up and pass me for my 1 year. I'm going to the league. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm getting ready. Cause what? The confidence in that this video will never come out. Nigga, even if the student graduate, I can send it to. Man, in no way.
Her into the station and began asking questions along the lines of personalness with her students, and they delve into the concept of, well, why might a teacher have a student's phone number? She kind of dances around it and then admits that she has a few students' phone numbers, but that's just because they were on a field trip or something along those lines. They then jump the gun and...
Trick question. We don't even go on field trips like that in high school no more. In school, you don't go on field trips like that no more. Unless you're in elementary school, you're not going on field trips. And maybe middle school, you go on like 2 the whole year.
Ask her if there would
First
be any
semester,
reason
second semester.
for a student to have any nude images or videos of her, and she asks for an attorney, which was the end of that. My camera died, so this is a new day. The intense search to find the name and face of victim A is deeply, deeply disappointing. We're gonna get into it so that there's context with this, but I have just seen so many things pushing away from the reality of this situation. Starting at 16, this high schooler, victim A, was sought out by 2 teachers who abused their power to get what they wanted. It's a boy,
Right.
And all of a sudden, oh, he's exactly where he wants to be. It's a boy and, oh, don't... He has it under control. It's a boy and, come on, guys will just be guys. The main reason for this...
Wait, I'm confused. What is she saying now? I don't get what she's saying.
Whack-ass opinion is because he was getting benefits, and the way that their communication was shown in the police reports, which is only a small handful of their texts, by the way. He would get Haley's debit cards for when he wanted to go off campus for lunch to eat, and occasionally would just flat out send him money. One time specifically sending $5 per compliment that he gave her. One compliment gets you $5 for gas money. Well, I'ma have to shell out about 5 compliments. Better start now. Well, no, now they're forced. I don't want them anymore. Oh my fucking god, I hate her so much. You are so desperate that you are paying your high school student.
I mean, look at her. Is that fucked up? No, it's not. You talking to minors. She's like a lady-faced Peter Griffin. She's Peter Griffin in the face. She's dead Peter Griffin in the face. I think she got a cleft chin off memory. Think about, all right, y'all right now. Close your eyes. Think about her off memory. She got a cleft chin, right? We know that this part right here, open your eyes real quick. This part right here connect, like her chin connect to right here. Like here to here connect, right? So when you turn sideways, it's like this. Like she don't have, like you see on my neck, I got an Adam's apple, but like women don't have that. But it goes down. Her shit go like this. It skip all of that, right? It skips all of that off memory. Like she's thinking about it too. She's doing it too.
To
Peter Griffin in the face. You gonna pay for compliments if you Peter Griffin in the face.
give you compliments. He then gives her 5 compliments, but low-key they're not even really compliments. They're more just
You smell
statements or observations. I think your boots are very fitting. I think the hat is fire. Okay, belt. I see that. And then her nasty ass self says, was that hard for you to be honest? But he high-key just constantly wrecks her through text. You should have seen me last time I wore this shirt. This shit was tight on me. Crazy.
Oh my goodness, Haley. Oh my goodness. Desperate and insane.
Cough it up. With a lot of the text messages that we see in the police report, there's always kind of a demeaning tone, but like she deserves to be talked to.
What does her brother think about all of this? Is he autistic?
Like dirt. So, hey sugar mommy, nice to hear from ya at the perfect time. Look at you being telepathically connected. You better suck up right now, because I cried myself to sleep last night because you didn't say love ya back. He's your student. I also decided I don't like the title of sugar mommy. It makes me feel used. Oh gosh, what title do you prefer, crybaby? Watch it. I fell asleep. Big whoop. Sugar baby requesting money from doll face sugar mama. That conversation also implies that they normally say love you to each other when they're going to bed. If no one was home, then yeah, preferably that. But I guess I'll settle for being a rebellious teen. Yep, like always, a big kid stuck in high school. A high schooler. Why are you complaining and making me feel bad? Girl, he's making fun of you. In what world are you?
He is not even putting effort into any of these what's it called? Which makes me, I felt bad for him, right? The kids, because you're a kid and you got to go through bullshit like this, right? You should be focused on school and doing whatever project you have. Like, I want to be the best gymnast. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the best artist. You know, oh, my grandma is 70. Go see your grandma. Stop texting your teacher, right? But I can't help. I just know. Nah. Blame's on her. I don't give a fuck.
You such a disgusting human being.
I just have this. I'm just such an empath. I wish I could just bear the weight of all women's periods, and I could just take it for the next year, so none of you guys have to go through that. I just wish. But nah, fuck that. She gotta. It's all on her. She did it to herself.
That you want to be with kids so much that you'll just become a punching bag for it. You want to be a pedophile that bad? Let me know when you're outside. Nah, I wish, but I'm staying the night at a friend's. Take your 30-year-old ass home. Fuck are you still having sleepovers for?
Oh shit! Who is she talking to? We gotta get Buddy's full story. He might have a good one in store for us.
You guys get the point, but you are still wrong if you believe that he is not a victim here. When this started,
That's why I was feeling like bad for her. But then cause I was like, he's using her, you know? That's just a narrative of male and female interaction. But that's why I say he's still the victim.
at him being 16 from June 20th, 2025 to August 2nd, 2025, the two shared a total of 4,170 text messages. Just text messages, too.
That don't mean shit to me because you could say, like the way I text some people sometimes, I'm just putting IHATEU and I'll send that. How many?
By the way, I don't think I have ever even sent 4,000 text messages in a year. They had a connection form.
Oh wait, is that a lot? 4,000? I feel like that's not a lot. Oh, in like 2 months?
That was Haley's responsibility to never start. As much as people, for some odd reason, want to believe so bad that he wasn't a victim because of the way that he talked to her and talked about her to others, it doesn't fucking matter. There's still a lot that we do not know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You gotta take away your jargon brain. Y'all got jargon brains. Look, if your little sister liked her teacher and she talked to him, regardless if the teacher liked her or not, this how you always gotta shape it for people. You gotta always put the girl in a situation to where she's initiate. You know what I'm saying? So she initiates this with her teacher. Her teacher goes along with it, and now she's taking that. You're gonna say your sister still, like, why is the teacher talking to my sister? She's too young. She's a minor. He should never even. What if people online was saying, oh yeah, she's not a victim. She's not a victim. Bro, her teacher was 40. She wanted him, and he gave in to her. Regardless, she's still a victim. What are y'all talking about? It's jargon brain.
Lot that we do not know. They were talking before that. We just don't know what, about, and how often. Once the investigation with Angela Berlacca started, she told him to delete everything, and she did the exact same. We don't know what was deleted. And while, yes, some of the texts they shared, he had a demeaning tone, many of the students that were interviewed clearly observed that they had a very flirty relationship in school, that they were hugging all the time, and he was often in her room. I promise you, there is a lot that we are not seeing. If he wasn't a victim, then why was allegedly Haley Beck's brother offering hush money? Looked it up, by the way. She only has one brother. She put him in a situation where he would have to fear for her safety. If you speak up, it hurts me, by the way, but I will give you anything you want, so it's worth it. I am feeding into your fantasy that a lot of teenage boys have. But remember, if you tell on me, not only will you stop receiving money, good grades, perfect attendance, all of your homework done, pleasure, and more, I'm going to lose my job. It's really interesting too because he moved to California to finish high school his senior year, and that's when he finally sat down with an adult and explained what was happening. But yeah, no, not a victim at all. You know, him moving to another state definitely didn't make him feel more comfortable to do that. On page 52, it clearly states that he was too scared to cooperate with police and told his girlfriend, London, that he knew the situation was weird and that he was planning on blocking her at the end of the school year, but that he cannot fail the class. But you're so right. You're so right.
Can teachers go back and change it? I swear a teacher did that with me one time. The teacher gave me, I finished with a B. I'm like, okay. Why I go back and I have a straight D in that bit, like 2 months later. I'm like, yo, I finished with a B. Some things didn't go in late. I had to send this up to corporate. Yeah, not to corporate, but it went up to somebody. And somebody had to, oh yeah, we're going to scratch off that B, put a D right there. What did I do to go from a B to a D 2 months after this? All right.
All right. Not a victim. No, not a victim. Throughout reading this police report, I've severely lost hope in adults protecting kids. The adults involved were absolute failures. Many adults knew what was going on, including victim A's football coach and his own mother. Trisha explained she knew of having sex with a teacher named Haley Beck. Hey Trisha, is this thing?
His mom knew that I know my son is having sex with his teacher. I'm cool with it though. He's 16. You go ahead and have your way with him. Oh, she's picking you up. Can you imagine that? So now guess what? Now we gotta question your morals. Now we gotta look into you. Right? Mom, come here. Step into this office real quick. This cold case office real quick. Take a seat on the steel chair and the metal table. Yeah, it's cold in here, ain't it? So if you think this is okay, give me your phone. We gonna check the data in it. Cause she gotta be up to something. She think that's cool.
You're a terrible mother. She knew for months. On top of that, it is also very likely that Haley's parents knew as well because he had gone over to their house. Haley Beck has her own place, and he went over to her parents' house.
Oh yeah, grandma and grandpa. I mean, mom and dad on that side. Yeah, we gotta step into this cold case office real quick. Take a seat on the steel chair and the metal table. Yeah, it's cold in here, ain't it? Yeah. Hand over that phone. We gotta check the data.
I mentioned that when victim A moved to California from Arizona, where all of this started, he sat down with his grandma and told her a lot of things. Not everything, but he told her a lot of things. Which, by the way, is really the only adult that I trust in this case. He told his grandma that 2 teachers were interested in him and showed her 2 videos of Angela Berlacca. She wanted to get these videos off of his phone so that she could report them to the police. So he took his phone away because he didn't want anyone to get into trouble, especially because he says he knows at least 3 other students are involved. He complied with her and sent one of the videos over, which was a video that did not have Angela's face in it, but she still sent it to the police station like an adult. Page 52, a principal from another school got wind of Haley talking to her students.
How?
Brandy explained that no one wants to say anything, but the children are talking about Haley being in contact with all the time. They had photos which they described as inappropriate of Haley Beck in a bikini and brought it up to the
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to see that. Don't throw that one up on the screen, please. I beg of you. Don't do it.
main school's athletic
I can't take it.
director. Oh shit. Samuel, thank you. Can you send me those photos? This is not the first time we've had an issue or have had to talk to her. Of course, we do not know what that entails, but it definitely brings up the question of what did they find out in the past that wasn't enough for them to take more serious actions? What have they known about when it's truthfully been clear this entire time that something was going on and she was pushing the boundaries of what a student-teacher relationship should be? In terms of his football coach, he admitted that victim A told him that he had said some inappropriate things to a teacher and that him and Haley Beck had been texting. When learning from the principal that Redacted was potentially involved with a teacher, he made it known that he felt the boy was not a victim. That's not up to you to decide. John, his coach, did not want to speak to police or to the school about this incident because he thought it may hurt his football career. Hey! What? And remember when I said that his grandma
He gonna have CTE from the situation or from football. You just pick your poison. He said I'd rather it be from football.
is the only good adult in this situation?
And CTE from the situation.
Psych! She also didn't want him involved with this case because it might hurt his possible football career, in which the detective told her, like an adult should be saying. I explained to Rochelle, I understand their focus on athletic scholarship. However, it is important to recognize the allegations made would make a victim. Thank you for saying what all of us should be thinking. There's bigger fish to fry here than a possible football career. He hasn't even graduated from high school yet. As I'm talking to you, he has still not graduated high school.
Oh my goodness.
Allie,
my
who is London's
days.
mother, aka Victim A's girlfriend, says it seems is more concerned about his impression, image, and football than doing what is right. It seems the parents and adults in his life are pushing him to be quiet. What is so sad, though, is that he should not be in this position where he has to do what's right. He should be able to be a normal high school student just worrying about his possible football career. But instead, 2 adult teachers selfishly allowed a kid into their life to take advantage of, and now they all have a fucked up issue on their hands.
Oh, go crazy,
I've said
sis.
victim A, and I briefly mentioned victim B. And there's actually a victim C as well. So there are 3...
Oh my days. Victim A, B, and C. Go get tested, young man.
known victims that are in this police report involved with Haley Beck, but they are all not being cooperative with police because of their parents saying so. And because the police are losing that big chunk of information, there is a lot less that can possibly be charged. And we don't know, and probably will never know, the extent of what her other victims experienced.
No way. There gotta be a way we could just pull up and say, oh, we got a warrant, give me your phone. Come in this. All 3 of you men. Come inside this cold case cell. This office. Sit on the steel chair. The metal table. It's cold in here, ain't it? Give me your phone. We gotta check it. Easy. 32 gigabytes of got. Booker for life. Noah, we're gonna have to book you too. Sorry, I don't even know who you are. Noah, we're gonna have to get your ass too. Just because it might be in the DNA. We gotta stop it. It might be in the DNA. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for watching W video. Allie. Y'all go tap in with Allie, man. W video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy ass situation down below in the comment section. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm giggity gone.